Hello everyone, it's Moran aka Starseed Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would do a little video to show my kind of recent acquisitions of decks. I think some of them come back to probably the beginning of the year or something like this, maybe February, March or something like this. I didn't acquire a lot of decks towards the end of the year last year. Um, but yeah, at the beginning of the year and recently I've acquired more decks. So I'm just going to show you what I've acquired and what are these decks. And also just remember, I will put all the links in the description box below to all the decks. Some of them are available through Oneness Emporium, so you can get a discount if you put the code Starseed10. But again, I will put all the details in the description box below, so if you are interested in any of the decks, you can check them up. But yeah, so unfortunately we start with one that is an indie deck, so you won't have any discount, and I don't even know if it's still available. But that's an indie deck that was Kickstarter. That's from a creator based in the UK, and yeah, that was the Kickstarter campaign. So that's why I have also this little pouch there that came with it, and we also received different things like stickers and a pin and all these type of things. But that's the Spirits of the Woodland Tarot. So it comes in this box. I'm not gonna go like too much in depth in terms of like flip through and everything. If you're interested in any decks and you want me to make a flip through of it more detailed, then you tell me. And I try my best. I can't promise anything because as I said, I'm pretty bad with flip throughs and walkthroughs. Anyways, so that's an animal deck. So it's by Nicole Stone, and her Instagram and her website is h hpgink, yeah, hpinginc.co.uk. So I think the Instagram is the same. I think there might be like a dot in between each word, so h.pig.inc on the Instagram, but I'm sure if you look for this, you will find it. But yeah, it's an animal deck. So again, it was an indie deck. I don't know if it's still available, but I think at the moment, anyway, there's a Kickstarter campaign where Nicole is doing an oracle. So I'm pretty sure part of the oracle campaign will be to have as an add-on the tarot deck, because both of them are complementary to each other. So yeah, but that's basically an animal deck. The backs are beautiful as well with this holographic uh, type of design. It's a very good cardstock. I don't know if you've seen, but it's also edged in this kind of, it's a gold, but it's a very like, it's not the normal gold that you see on other cards. It's a very matte and almost like, yeah, very matte, almost like, I don't know how to say it, like almost like going to copper type of thing. But yeah, it's not the same gold that we usually see. But yeah, that's an animal deck. I love the illustrations. I love the atmosphere. It feels very whimsical, very, yeah, very whimsical, very fairy-like, but still it's just animals. There's also like mythical animals. So there's here, for example, there's dragon. I think there's a unicorn somewhere. But yeah, I love this deck. I think it's beautiful. I was not sure I would like it. I love this card. So cute. I was not sure I would like it. To be honest, when I backed it, it was more because it was from a UK creator, uh, and I was like, yeah, see, there's a Pegasus there. It was from a UK creator. It was not so expensive. I think it was £40. So it was not that expensive. It was from a UK creator. It was cute. It was whimsical. The campaign was nice. So I backed it for this, and then I was like, I don't know why I did that, because usually when I have an animal deck, I don't tend to use it much. But to be honest, this one I'm kind of glad I got it because it's a very nice deck. And yeah, I'm glad I got this deck. So that's the first one that I recently acquired. I think it came to the mail in, I want to say April. Yes, it would have been April, because then I received it 1 week before my friend's birthday, and I wanted to go to, we went to the Lake District in Windermere, and I wanted to take this deck with me. So I would have received it by then. And her birthday was at the end of April. It was the 21st of April that we went to Windermere. So I would have received it somewhere 1 week before April. Anyway, it came in April, so it's a recent deck. It's only a couple of months old. The next one is also an indie deck, and is the Runic Odyssey Oracle, and that's the new edition. So I used to have the lighter edition, the first one that she's done. So it's by Eva Delcourt. She's French. And I used to have this version, the first version that she's done, which I liked, but I was not using it. So I gave it to, I think Martin bought it for me. And yeah, now I've seen this one. Basically what happened is she had some copies where apparently the colors is the coloration or whatever, something happened to the coloration of the card, and it's not what she wanted. So she had about, I think, 50 decks or something like this, I can't remember exactly, but where the coloration was different. So she's done these at a reduced price, so she wouldn't throw them in the bin, and it would be a waste, and for the planet it's not good and everything. So she's done them for a cheaper price, and I bought this one with a cheaper price. But even though it was a cheaper price, it also came with this mat that you can see here. Very nice mat. Since I've got it, I put it on my table, and now it's not leaving, because I think it goes well with the kind of rustic wood type of thing that my table has. Anyways, but yeah, it comes in this box. Again, I'm not gonna do like a full flip through of it, but if you want me to, just let me know. And yeah, I don't use runes that much, so I do have like these coins by Mystic Metals that are runes, and I find it difficult to use when it's just a rune, because I haven't learned from the system yet, But this one is really good because you have a rune, you have the name, like the suit that it belongs to, you have the name there. Then you have the astrological correspondence and the elements. So here, for example, is Aries and is fire, and the name is Fehu, and you have wealth, abundance, and then you have the keywords in French, because as I said, the creator is French, and you have a picture behind that is relevant to the keyword. So here, for example, wealth, abundance is, the crops and everything, so it's really representative of abundance. Here we have Ansus, and we have the rune, we have Gemini, and then it's air, and you have the kind of a hermit type of thing, and you have wisdom, communication. So you have the type of hermit kind of image with also a crow, which represent the communication, and the hermit type of thing is the wisdom. So I love this deck. It's easy to use, and it's a good way to learn runes. You also have moon phases, and I don't know if you can see, but like for example here, you have the moon phases, and you have the tree of life. So that's a depiction of the tree of life that is also on the mat, and is on the box as well, that you can see. And I think it's on the back. Yeah, it's also on the back. I didn't show the back, but that's the backs of the cards. You also receive this little card to say her thing, and also a thank you note, which is very nice. But yeah, that's a very good deck. The finish is in rose petal, but it's not a rose petal that is sticking. As you can see, I can shuffle with no problem. So it's not sticking together. It's etched in this beautiful matte blue, greenish blue that goes with the cards. So I don't really know what's the difference with the other cards, what's the discoloration, but to me this deck doesn't have any problems. So yeah, so we have the moon phases as well. But yeah, another one of the deck that I'm glad I you get it, repurchased. Oh my god, that was hard to say. But yeah, anyway, that's a good one. So again, this one I received it probably around the same time, March, April type of month. So again, another one that is quite recent. Next, we're gonna go with this one, which is a deck that I've bought after seeing a live from Martin and Levi. And it's actually a cute deck. It's an Amazon, it's a deck that you can find on Amazon. It comes with a pouch there. I think it's around £14, so it's not too expensive. And it's just a, I love the purple gilding. That's what made me buy this deck, because I love purple. It's my favorite color. So these are the bags. It's quite glossy, but it's basically a Rider-Waite-Smith type of deck, but you have a lot of information on the side. So you have the name of the card, obviously, you have the number, and then you have the astrological or planetary correlation, the element, and then if it's a yes or no card. And you also have a mantra. So it's a new day, it's the beginning of something new here. You have keywords: vitality, blessings, enlightenment, joy, warmth, and life. And then you have also reversed keywords: depression, negativity, darkness, ignorance. And you also have a question that you can ponder. So how can you celebrate and focus on the blessings in your life? So I've used this deck, let me think, in May. So I received this one in May, and I received it, yeah, I've used it with two friends. So I went to their house and I've done a reading with them. And basically, I've done my reading using my normal tarot and oracles that I always use. And then at the end, I pulled this deck and I was like, right, so now I'm gonna pull three cards. The first card is going to be a question. If you have a question, think about it, and I will pull the card and let you know if it's a yes or no. Then I will give you a mantra that you can use from now until the next time we have a reading, or anytime you feel like you need it. And then I said, and then the last one, I will give you a question that you can think about every time you feel like you need it, and from now until the next time we have our reading. So she enjoyed it. She thought it was really cool. It was really good to do that, and yeah, that's why I did it. But again, that's, I'm gonna put this back randomly, because these pouches can be a little bit tricky. But that's a deck that you can buy on Amazon, and I will put the link below. But I thought it was very cool. It's following the it's a Rider-Waite-Smith, so it could be good for beginners if they want to learn, because the keywords are still there. It's also good if you just want a yes or no question, like a quick snippet, a yes no question. So you have yes, no, and maybe. And it could be good if you're looking for journaling, for example, with the prompt and the question that you have to ask yourself. And then you can use it as a mantra. So it's very good. It was a very all-rounded deck, and I enjoyed it. So next one, we're gonna go with this one. So that's a very impulse purchase, I would say, and it's the Dog Tarot. So I will probably never use this deck. I don't really know, but I had to have this deck because it's so cute. So yeah, it's just so cute. You have this little guidebook. It's so cute as well. The box is so cute if you look at it. So you have this little dog there, and it's almost like, in his little house in a garden, and he's picking out of it. So cute, and it's Dog Tarot. So as you can imagine, is going to be all dogs on the deck. All the suits have been renamed with different type of dog related stuff. But yeah, it's very much like, I have my Supernatural Tarot deck, which is a fandom deck, and I don't think I never used it with clients, and it's again something that I will probably never use with clients, but we never know, because I have sometimes clients asking me if I communicate with dogs, for example, or pets in general. So I could maybe take it with me in case I have one of these customers that ask me for a specific question regarding their dog that has passed away. But again, it's something that is not, oh, look at this. It's not something that I consider for the moment. But yeah, for the suit, we have the suit of sticks, and then we have the suit of, oh, I can't remember. We have the suit of treats, I want to say, the suit of leash, and then I can't remember. but yeah, there is a lot of dogs represented in this deck, and they are so cute, and I just love this deck. The devil is the only cat in the deck, and that's super funny, I think. But yeah, that's just such a funny deck, and it's just, you know, like a kind of novelty effect, and kind of like, because I have a dog, I have Oreo, it's just a deck I felt like I needed, just because I'm such a dog lover. I wanted a deck with dogs, you know, and maybe I will never use it, but I'm still happy I got it. And yeah, that's kind of like a novelty deck for me. So that's the Dog Tarot. So this one is available at Oneness Emporium if you're interested, and you can get 10% off if you use code STARSEED10. But again, I will put all the links in the description box below. The next one is a one that I acquired on Amazon, and it's a really recent one. It's one that I received maybe 2 weeks ago, and it's the 22 Archangel Oracle by Kyle Gray, and it's by artwork by Jennifer Oakeyard. And it's one of my favorite artists, like, of decks. I have all her decks. I even got the Divine Masters that I got rid of, but then I acquired again, because this deck is meant to be like an extension of the Divine Masters, so I had to have it. Anyways, there, as you can imagine, there are only 22 cards, but it's a deck that is based on Archangel. So you have the Archangel, then you have Clarity of Vision, be willing to see things differently to initiate healing and experience wholeness. And you have all these Archangels and a message with them. So pretty self-explanatory, but yeah, I had to have it just because it's meant to be used as a super deck, like Kai Gray says, a super deck with the um, Divine Masters and also the Angel Guide. But yeah, that's the 22 Angel Oracle. The box is beautiful with all the sparkling. I love that. But yeah, and this is very cheap. I think it was £9 on Amazon, so why not? The next one is going to be this one. So this is the old style tarot that again I got from Oneness Emporium. So it's available on Oneness Emporium. You can get 10% off if you use Starseed 10, and I will put all the details in the description box below. But basically, I've seen the live with Simon and Cheryl at Oneness Emporium on Saturday last week, and as soon as I've seen this deck, I was like, I need to have it. It's still in order because I received it literally 2 days ago, so it's still in order. But yeah, I do find this deck very nice. It's very pretty. I like the old style artwork. I like that it's very close to the Rider-Waite-Smith, but with this kind of, like, you know, old style. And I just find it very, very nice. So yeah, and I think it's a little bit bigger than a normal tarot size. So let me check with this one, because this one is tarot size. So let's have a look. And yeah, you can see it's the same size, like the same height, but it's a little bit wider. But yeah, very nice deck. These are the backs. The backs are not reversible because of the eye, and also, as Simon pointed out, the flowers are different, so you won't be able to reverse the deck and do reversals with that. It doesn't matter for me because I don't do reversals anyways. I always try to put the good or the bad of the cards. I think each card has a good and bad side. Um, and you just need to adapt it to the surrounding cards and the position of the cards. So for me, I don't do reversal. You also have a blank card, which I think in the guidebook it says that you can. I can't remember what it says in the guidebook actually, so we're going to have a look. And the guidebook is also very good. So the blank card is an addition to the standard deck. It comes When it comes up with a tarot spread, it generally indicates that reading cannot provide the information sought by the querent. Possible reasons for this include the querent is not ready to hear the truth or make a choice, the timing is not right for a reading, All the information the querent needs is on the card before the blank card. The card that follows will only be confusing, and the current situation is ambiguous. The spread won't help answer the question. The reading should be postponed. So it could be used like this. So for example, you do a reading with many cards, and as soon as you receive this blank card, you just stop and just read whatever is on the table. Simon also said that he will use this as the querent card, so he will put the querent card and then he will just use this as the querent, because, you know, when you don't know the person and you don't want to spend time trying to figure out the querent, you can just put this blank card and they can identify with whoever they want. So yeah, I don't really know how I'm gonna use it. I might use it like this, you know, tell the client this is representing you, so you can identify yourself as whoever in the deck that comes up. But I don't know yet. But interesting concept, and the guidebook is actually very good as well. I love the guidebook. Can I show you a little bit of the guidebook? Again, I'm not doing a flip through or whatever, but I love the guidebook because you have a small picture of the card, you have the upright meaning, so you have an actual meaning of the card, but then you have the card's advice, then you have a reverse meaning and the warning that comes with it, and then you have a quick answer. So again, you have a yes or no question, yes or no answer. So for example, here we had the Nine of Cups and it was yes, but here, for example, quick answer with the Nine of Wands is still difficult to say whether you'll manage or not. And you have this, I think you have yes, no, and it's difficult. And then here you have, it depends on the question being asked. It may be yes, it may be no. So you have a maybe card there with a judgment. So yeah, I think the guidebook is very good for that. I think sometimes it's important to be able to just draw a card and have a quick yes or no answer, you know. So again, it's the old style tarot created by Alexander Ray. Again, if you want to flip through of this, let me know. But for the moment, I just wanted to let you know that is something that I acquired recently. I actually got it 2 days ago for my birthday. So yeah, the next one I will show you is the Way Seekers Tarot, which is again a deck that I got 2 days ago, and it's a present from Chris at Elemental Cartomancy. So I will link his channel in the description box below. But it's a present from him for my birthday. So thank you very much, Chris. If you see this video, again, I really appreciate it. I wanted this deck, so thank you very much. But let's go ahead and have a little look at the deck. The guidebook, I'm not gonna lie, on this one, I don't really like it. It's very simple, and also I don't really that's not the way I read, basically. I've noticed there's a lot of cards, especially in the minors, where I'm just like, that's not how I read things. So here we have excess, conquest, overcoming obstacles, triumph by force with the Ace of Swords, and that's not how I read the Ace of Swords. So I don't know. Power can be grasped now. It's time to make a major move. Hesitating would cause great disruption. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the guidebook. It's pretty simple, and also I don't really relate to what is being said here. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I don't. It's not a problem because I know how to read the tarot, so I'm just reading it the way I want to read it. But these are the cards. So these are the backs. I love the backs. This one is reversible, which again doesn't really matter for me because I don't read reversals. But if you're interested in this, and these are the cards, and I love the cards. They also have this old type of feeling, but also they're very colorful, and the pips are pips with feelings, like Levi would say, because yes, they are pips, but at the same time you understand what's going on. So let me try to get one. So here you have the Two of Cups. Here you have the Three of Cups with a celebration. You can understand there's some kind of celebration. Here the Four of Cups with the Three Cups there, and one cup that is almost imaginary, you know. Here the Eight of Cups, where we see like the mountain and, you know, moving away from a situation. Here in the Nine of Cups, you can clearly see like the wish coming through with all the abundance and the lamp. So, you know, it's very good. Also the pages in the minors are color coded, so as much as the um, minors have different colors, and I'm not sure if actually all the numbers have the same colors. Let me have a look at this because it's interesting. So no, it doesn't seem like it. um, I'm not too sure actually. Let me have a look. No, I don't think so. uh, so here we have blue, then we have green, then we have red, green again, purple, blue, yellow. No, it's not the same colors because the Eight of Cups was a different color. But anyways, they do have colors in the minors, but the court card are all colors that are color coded in a way that I understand it better. So here we have, for example, the Page of Wands, which is fire energy, and you have this orange, prominent orange colors. Then we have the cup suit, which is pink and blue. So we have pink and blue that is repeating amongst the cards. Here we have pink and gold, but blue and gold or yellow. But then again, we go back to pink and blue. So it's color coded in this way. The sword suit is all purple and blue. So we have the purple and blue, and then again for the queen we have this yellow gold. And then for the page, for the pentacles, we have again green, and then we have green and gold, green and gold, green and gold, and green and gold. So I like the fact that the court cards are color coded. It doesn't really matter in the reading, but I do like it. But again, it's very nice deck. Just to show you a difference of size as well, it's not the same size as traditional tarot. So as you can see, it's pretty much the same width, but like very tiny difference, but it's a lot, not a lot, but it's smaller, as you can see. It's not as tall. So yeah, but I do like this deck. I think this deck is also going to be something that I'm gonna use a lot, just because it combines the best of the two worlds, you know, like a kind of old looking deck with also colors, and also it's pips, but also not two pips that you cannot see the meaning behind it, even though I don't really need it, but it's always better to have something uh, to ignite your intuition sometimes. But yeah, I just think it's a beautiful deck. This one is very nice. So this one is produced by US Games. Again, it's available on Oneness Emporium, so you can get a discount if you want to purchase it of 10% off if you use code STARSEED10. So now I'm going to go with this one, which is the Angel Number Oracle. You can also see there's some kind of like sparkling thing, and it's by the Purple Girls. I've got it from Amazon. Good guidebook. You just have like the essential, you have the number, and then you have an upright, a reverse meaning, and the affirmation that comes with it. So I like this because there's an affirmation. So when I use it with clients, I received it maybe a month ago, and I've had the occasion already to use it with clients. And I just pull an angel number, and then they have a keyword, which usually is kind of like summing up the reading. And then I also get the guidebook and read the affirmation for them. So I'm like, I give you an angel number. So if you see this number, remember that to come back to this reading. And also they have an affirmation they can use whenever they need. So it's pretty simple deck. It's pretty good. So these are the backs. So again, it's reversible, even though I don't really know why you would read reversals for angel numbers, but each to their own. But yeah, you have different numbers with a keyword. You have different colors as well if you read a lot with colors. New beginnings there with the sun, and you know, you have a lot of things, a lot of nice keywords, a lot, and there's about, I think, 60 cards if I remember well. Let me check. I don't know, it doesn't say here. It doesn't say on the back of the box, and I can't remember how many cards there are. So let me check. Let's try to see. So 126 pages, but when does it actually start? It starts at 35. So there's pretty a lot of yeah. So let's say I want to say 70, but my math is so bad. But anyways, that's quite a lot of cards, as you can see. That's quite a lot of cards. These ones are upside down. I don't know why, but yeah, it's quite a lot of cards. I want to say something like 70 or 78. I don't know. But yeah, pretty good deck. I really enjoy. I'm really happy to I got it, and I really enjoyed this deck. So pretty good deck, good quality, good card stock, and yeah, you can buy it on Amazon. I think it's around £15 or something like this. I can't remember exactly, but yeah, that's around this price. And it's the Angel Number Oracle. Oh, it's there, 55 cards. So I was way off. My math is bad. I told you. And it's by the Pop Gold. Any standard size tarot deck cards as well. And the last one, but not the least, is the Mother Maud's Carnival of Souls Oracle deck. So you probably have seen this one a lot. Simon did showed it on his channel on Saturday when he went live with Cheryl. But this deck is just a complete experience. So you open the box already, it's like a kind of book, and then you have this little ticket that is like an admission ticket for the circus, because the deck is basically based on a circus. So all the characters are like kind of in a circle or in a carnival type of things. But yeah, so you receive this deck, this guidebook as well, which is, look at this, like all the gold. It's not really gold, it's like copper embossing. It's a hard cover. It's published by US Games, as you can see, and this is an actual story. So you have, it's an actual story that can help you with the story, like building the stories, and understand the cards and drive the messages from there. But also, it's an actual story. So you have Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, and you have 7 acts that is depicting different characters of the carnival and different characters of the cards that we're going to have a look in a moment. But yeah, that's an actual story which I can't wait to read, and I will probably use this as a bookmark for this actual book and this actual story. Then we receive this pretty chunky guidebook as well, which depicts, give you a backstory of the characters and also an interpretation of the cards. You also have some spreads, but you also have like some kind of like how to prepare your deck, how to use your deck, and all these type of things, which is good as a reminder. Not everyone knows how to read cards, and especially when you buy an oracle, I don't think it's that common to see how to prepare your deck and all these type of things. When it's tarot, yeah, it's common, but I don't think in oracle is common. I don't know. But yeah, and it's by Matt Hughes. So I don't know if you know him, but he's also done the Ethereal Visions Tarot, and he's done the Luna version of as well of these Ethereal Visions, and then he's done I can't remember. It's another deck that another oracle that Simon showed. Oh, it's the a North rune kind of deck, which looks also very luxury and very good. Which I don't buy it because I'm not attracted by the North mythology or the North runes or anything like this as a divination system. But it looks absolutely gorgeous. So have a look again to see if you can get it. But this one, yeah, this one I wanted it because I don't know, for some reasons it gives me a very much like a vibe of New Orleans, and at the minute I'm very attracted by New Orleans. So I don't know why. Maybe it's something part of my ancestry, or I don't know, but I really wanted to have this deck because of this. But it's a bit of a creepy deck. As you can see, this has been etched in this matte green. These are the backs with this gold or copper uh, color. It's a bit of so as you can see, it's linen, but it's a very strong linen, and there's like a different finish on it. I guess to protect the the colors there. I don't really know, but yeah, it's very nice cardstock. It's very luxurious. But here we have the cards. So I'm not gonna show you all the cards, but as you can see, it's a lot. There's a lot of like production quality is amazing. There's a lot of color. It's very. It looks bling blingy, but his other decks were like this too, where there's a lot of like colors like this. So I'm not too surprised. I guess it will go well with his artwork. But it's a bit more of a creepy deck, but I love it. I think it's such a good idea to have like all this experience, and you can draw your own meaning as well. Like you can, I think everyone that has this deck and will use this deck will have a different way of reading it, depending on if they read the story or not, depending on if they have like different phobias, or for example clowns and stuff like this. Some people are afraid of clowns. So I think everyone is going to have a different experience with this deck and is going to read this deck differently, and I think it's going to be very good for like all the Halloween period. I'm I'm planning to take this with me when I do my readings in this place in Manchester for Halloween. I don't care how scary it can look, um, but yeah, it will give me the time to learn about the story, the backstory of the characters, and understand a little bit more the cards, and try to read it, with the tarot deck. But for example, here I already know the Arsenic Jade is about new beginning and going out of your comfort zone and try something new and not being scared of new adventures. This one is about, freedom, and because they are in a cage basically, so it's maybe a way of like saying like you need to escape the cage that you are in. Um, and yeah, I didn't read the rest of the stories, but you know what I mean. So everyone will have a different way of reading this deck, and I think that's so it's going to be so good to see how people read this deck. But yes, that was the last one. So again, that's the Mother Maud's Carnival of Souls. Very good deck, very good concept, very good production quality. Honestly, US Games stepped it up for this one, and the other one from Matthews, that is about the North. I want to say North all the time. Norse mythology. But yeah, this one is amazing. This one I bought again from Oneness Emporium. It was more a present from me to me for my birthday. So yeah, I bought it from Oneness Emporium. You can get it from Oneness Emporium, and again, if it's not on sale, you can get a discount using the code Starseed 10. But yeah, that was it for me. So that's all the decks that I recently received. All of these, and it's a lot. But we all go through phases where we buy a lot of decks, and then we don't buy any, and then we buy a lot, and then we don't buy any. But anyway, that's all the decks that I have. I hope you enjoy this video. That's not all the decks that I have. That's the decks that I recently acquired. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know which one of them you have, which one you're interested in, which one you want me to do a flip through of, anything like this, and I will try my best. All right, thank you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.